Hello, this is my Minecraft video on my Minecraft Sustainable Homestead. On this farm, we have 10 sustainable practices that help our farm and the environment be a better place in general. Our first sustainable practice is strip cropping. It's when you plant multiple different plants or any harvest in rows. It helps so that it doesn't take out all of the nutrients in the soil because you're harvesting them at different times, and it can help with erosion. Our second is going to be terrace farming. This is where you make different levels of plants. They can all be one crop, it's really up to you. This helps with erosion because as the water goes down, it gets slowed, so it brings less sediment with it. Our third thing is going to be crop rotation. So when we're done harvesting these fields here that have things in them, I'm going to transfer it to this field and this field, which gives these fields that are already planted time to replenish. Now, our fourth thing, is going to be controlled burns. Controlled burns is where you almost watch it and you carefully burn off brush and lower levels of like vegetation to help stop further forest fires. Like over here, we don't want it reaching any of the trees over there or the rest of the village because I know my friend has this like tower that's made of wood. Don't really want that to burn. That wouldn't be great. And then once we've gotten rid of some of the brush so it can't burn as much, we're just gonna leave. And as you can see, it creates a nice patch where there's not very much brush really. The fifth thing we have is going to be free-range animals. So this is where you give animals more space. It's healthier for the animals and the environment because as you can see, I only have like 4 pigs in here. We love our pigs. It's healthier for them. It's better for them in general. And it gives the grass more time to grow back so they're not eating all the grass in a small area like they would in a CAFO and compacting the ground. And it gives it time to grow back. It's healthier for the ground and the pigs. Our sixth thing is going to be we don't really sprawl out a lot. So there's no urban sprawl. Past this wall, this outer wall, we're not going to build anything whatsoever. We don't mess with that. And this proves my point. We do not build outside the wall. So it leaves open spots, almost like an open park area where there's nothing and we let nature be. It's healthier, and that way we make sure that we're not, like, I guess, constantly taking over land. And also, all of our pathways, none of them are really stone or concrete, so stuff can still seep through the ground. So we're not blocking any infiltration. So we have no urban sprawl as our sixth thing. Now, our seventh thing is going to be green spaces. We have plenty of green spaces around. I wouldn't really consider this a green space, so we got some flowers over by this cool barn I'm building for our pigs. Though this is where we have some of our flowers just out in the open. We leave this so that we just let wildlife be here as it's natural. It helps the environment. Also, it looks really nice too. It helps the environment in a couple ways. It leaves spaces for water to infiltrate back into the ground and refill the reservoir, and also if there was a tree here, it could help with supplying oxygen and transferring with the CO2 cycle. We also, for our eighth thing, we have buffer zones. Buffer zones are when there's vegetation planted a certain distance from a river or source of water to help, one, stop erosion, and two, it can help filter chemicals and bad water along here before it gets into the river. As you can see, we've left some trees and some little shrubs along here so that it'll filter any water that's about to go into this lake that's going through the ground. And also it'll help with erosion here. As you can see, it kind of eroded a bit of the gravel. These will help with that. So that was our eighth thing. Our ninth thing we have to go a little bit further away for. Our 9th thing is we have a subsurface level mine. Oh, I cannot find my way out of here, can I? Our subsurface level mine, all the way over here. It's a little bit outside the wall. We had it inside the wall for a little while, but we figured it'd just be easier to have it outside the wall. That way we wouldn't be disturbing a bunch of ground. That's what we did. If I can find it. Yep. We built a little staircase down here, so we're not really disturbing anything above ground. This was already excavated. We just built a staircase down here, so we didn't really affect any of the environment above ground. As you could see, everything up there was green and nice and intact. Nothing was really destroyed or upturned. So that would be our 9th thing. Our 9th thing is subsurface level mining. Our 9th thing would be the subsurface level mining. We do not disturb the surface whatsoever. And if we go down here, we got our mine. So, as you can see, none of this really butts up to ground level. There's a little staircase, so that doesn't disturb the environment at all. So that's all good. And the rest of our stuff is down here. It's all below ground, nothing really goes to the ceiling. And then lastly, instead of trying to use a lot of torches, we've started on a sustainable lighting project as our 10th thing, which uses recycled energy, where instead of doing that, we can turn on and off our lights using recycled energy from a little aquifer that's in the wall. The wire goes there, and this took me a while to figure out how to do, but we recycle hydro energy, and that's really sustainable compared to constantly burning out torches, which create emissions and coal, and it really just wastes resources. That was my 10th sustainable practice, and that's how our farm is all sustainable. That's the end of my video.